stream. It's been a while since I've done actually a stream, so sorry for the delay. I took a small break with Subnautica. Well, I guess more than a small break. It's been a while is what I'm saying. So yeah, guess we're just gonna hop back into this. I'm just gonna have to do some setup here. So we'll wait for it to load while I'm doing that. Now, of course, this is all still going to be with live commentary. There's no edited post-production commentary, I guess. So, if it's quiet, that would be the reason. So let's just jump right in. Not sure why it stays at 40% for loading screens for such a long time. It's just the way this is, I guess. It's always been like this. Actually, this might be the longest that a loading screen has ever taken for me. I don't think I've ever gotten to the end of that soundtrack. It's rather strange. Oh, it just loops. Well then. Not actually sure what's taking so long here. This is not normal. So again, as for plans, I think I might have unlocked the stasis rifle last time. I can't fully remember what I did on my last stream since it's been so long. So I guess what I'll be doing is I'll be trying to scan a Reaper Leviathan again. So now that we've loaded back in, I guess let's get started here. Alright, so I'm feeling rather disoriented. It's been a while since I've played, really. Yeah, I got the sea moth. Do I have the stasis rifle or no? Yep, it appears as though I do, though I need magnetite, which may be a slight issue. Well, I'm going to definitely need a moon pool. I'm not sure if I built that or not yet. So I'll have to go check. Yep, there we go. I got a moon pool. That's good.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I'm surprised that my solar chargers are actually managing to, hold up. They were really struggling last time once I managed to put in a moon pool. So for them to be holding up this way, it's actually not bad. Alright, upgrade station, or whatever it's called. Whatever it is that you put in the moon pool, I'm not sure. I don't know, it's been a while since I've played this. So I could try and make the modification station, I guess. That would be handy. That way I wouldn't starve. Oh, I don't have it unlocked yet. Alright. Well then. Let's see. Lowers looks...
Welcome aboard Cal
Go at
Systems
it.
Online.
Should be about good. Which direction relative to this is... Alright, south. I remember my first stream, I was really struggling to find my base again. I spent like maybe a good 15-20 minutes just looking for the base. I mean, I don't know why I didn't just rebuild a new one if I was having so much trouble finding it. But I built a compass, and now I just got a general sense of where the base is, so no more struggle there. Though I am still nervous if that's going to happen, so I'm going to try and get a beat. I'm not sure I remember how to make that. Alright, what am I going to start out with here? I guess the modification station would be the first step to getting the modification station. I'm not sure where to find them though. I really struggled to find them in my last playthrough. So, hopefully it's not the same here where I spend maybe 2-3 episodes looking for it. But if that is what winds up happening, I guess that's gonna be it. There's nothing really I can do to control that. I mean, I'm not gonna be arguing with random world generation here. I'm gonna see if the game audio is low enough, because last time, yeah, that should be alright. This feels like Reaper Leviathan territory. I'm just gonna search to see where I am. Because nothing unsettles me more than open area. Well, other than being behind the Aurora, but... Alright, so I'm not... So there shouldn't be any Reapers here, but I feel like there's just... Not sure if things just aren't rendering properly and there's a lot of creep flying around that I'm just not seeing, or... Because... This is just an unsettling place to be. Like, I don't want to have my back turned to the open for so long, because I just got a horrible feeling like a Reaper's gonna come up behind me and steal my sea moth shortly after I got it, too. Yeah, I'm not sure if there are any Reapers in that area or not, but... I mean, I feel safe away from it. I guess we're gonna have to go out of our comfort zone eventually. And I guess that's also the reason why I don't want to, like, that I want to scan a Reaper so early, is because if I do wind up messing up this, like, 100% playthrough early on, I'm not losing a lot, per se. I'm losing a little bit. God, I can't wait to get the reinforced hull. Alright. I don't like this place. There it is. There's the Reaper roar. So I find if you're unprepared for a Reaper and you do wind up coming across them, the best method, if you don't have any peepers in your inventory, would be turning around and GTFO. Because those things aren't fun to deal with when you're not prepared. Where am I going here? Everything all looks the same and I'm really disoriented now. Alright, I think what I'll do is maybe check this wreckage here. Unless this is something that I've already been to. I feel like it is. What the heck is that? Oh, I see. Tiger tail. Alright. I mean, I could work on base expansion, but that would be no fun, so let's go ill-equipped into the Glowstrom Caves and see what I can get in terms of magnetite. That always works out great. I mean, except for the time that it almost didn't. I was black screen maybe 4 seconds throughout this run. I think that might have been episode 2 or 3, I think? I'm not sure. It happened pretty early on, though. I thought I was a goner. I wasn't. Why is it... Am I the only one hearing a staticky sound right now? Like... Why do I hear static? Isn't it? Not sure what the heck that is, but that static sound is going to be bothering me for a bit. Oh, never mind, it's gone now. All good. It's weird, I'm like seeing a borderline between a lot of lag, but also running smoothly at the same time. And I don't know why that is, but that is just confusing. Wait a minute. Is that floater still on that stalker? I remember putting that there. But I just saw something warp past the screen really fast. No clue what it was, but it was, I guess? I don't know. Oh, right, I need food and water, alright. Maybe that should be what I do right now. Because... I'm not doing very good in terms of food or water right now. Yeah, I'm hearing that staticky sound again. I'm not sure if you guys are getting that or if that's just my headphones or what that is, really. How you're supposed to grow more marble mill. Maybe I'm just being dumb and you're supposed to, I don't know, plant it like above water or something, but I don't know, maybe I'll try growing it on the surface. Maybe that'll work. Let's see. I do not have any coral tube samples, so... Man, it's been quite a while since I played this, actually. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of lag and it's making me nervous because Subnautica does have a tendency to crash a lot. And I don't want to wind up crashing if I can't save and quit because that would not be very nice. So So every time I get a lag spike, it just stresses me out thinking that I'm about to crash. Have I got any unread voice logs or anything like that? I don't really want to leave you guys too quiet here. Doesn't appear as though I do, so... Oh well. Look, it is stuck too. I think that also pacifies this thing since it can't really get around to attacking me. I mean, it can try, but it won't succeed very well, I guess. So, I'm not sure where the jelly shrimp caves were. I can't really remember the geography, because all of it is really just RNG in terms of map generation. There is some form of pattern to a layout, like a map, I think it might be. I'm not sure, like, how much the maps conform to one another, but the chunks within the map, I'm sure, are all generated randomly. Like, these mountains are different, but biomes would be the same location, maybe? So if I'm not mistaken, the jelly shrimp cave should be somewhere along the border of this red grassy plain thingy. Oh look, there it is. So in my last playthrough I actually just had a base right over there in front of the jelly shrimp cave. I had a thermal reactor in here. Alright, crab snakes are not fun to deal with. So I'm gonna have to find a way to get around these guys without, like, I'm also gonna have to avoid going under hull pressure area. I'm not good with English right now. Sorry. Alright, so if I put on my... that should be safe from radiation. Alright, let's go for it. Hoping for the best. It can't be as bad as the first time that I ventured this deep. I don't want to get too far from my, my, what's it called, sea moth, because this place can be dangerous. As you can tell by the lava geysers, crab squids, and just how deep you are in general. Because I think I might have drowned once or twice down here in my last playthrough, which would not be fun to do in hardcore. And I also don't really have the attention span to complete hardcore as well, so I feel like if I were to die at a certain point, I might just wind up not coming back to it for a while. Which I guess would give me the opportunity to freely play a different game on stream rather than Subnautica, but still. I want to try my best to do a full playthrough here. One thing at a time sort of thing. What's that crab snake doing? Is that just like upright walking? It's strange. I've seen them in their resting positions outside of those like big glowing mushrooms before, but I've never seen them moving while in their resting position, which is strange. What the? Was I just holding that sideways? I think I was. Alright, it's time for air, because ground will not be fun. thought that thing was. I thought that thing was just going right for me right there. It's okay though. Alright, all I need is one more magnetite. Can I find that without getting a problem from anything? I don't think I will find that without getting a problem from anything, really. One thing that I find strange is that a diving suit made out of fabric is stronger than the titanium and allows you to go deeper underwater than a titanium structure. Like, that can only go 200 meters underwater. Meanwhile, my diving suit allows me to go further down without getting crushed to death. It's weird. Though I guess it is a video game, so I shouldn't question the physics too much. Still gonna question them.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Glide like that every time you go in. No, go up. Look, there it is again, full upright. I may report that to in the Discord server later. I mean, it's not game breaking, but it's a bug. I think that this actually may be one of the buggiest games I've ever played, to be honest. Like, just the straight up amount of bugs that are in this game, it's nothing I can't live with, but it's something that may be a bit annoying. Alright, so I got more than enough magnetite, so I think it's about time for me to head off. Maybe this episode I really will scan a Reaper Leviathan. One thing that I'm concerned about is the Ghost Leviathan, because those, in my opinion, are worse than Reapers. I forget whether I've already scanned a Warper or not, but I find Warpers the worst of everything to scan, really. Which is the reason why I wanted to save it for last. Do I have it? Let's see. Yeah, I do. I did scan it. Alright. So I guess let's head back to my base and we'll continue preparing for a Reaper. There we go, now my power's dropping quick. So I guess that's because it's nighttime and it's not getting any charge. I think I should be able to sustain through it the whole night, I'm hoping. Alright, so what else do I need in order to make the stasis rifle? I need titanium, battery, computer chip. Alright, well for once in my life, a computer chip shouldn't be too annoying. Oh, never mind. Copper wire. Yep, it should be annoying. I forget, is it do reefbacks, are there loot tables around copper and silver, or gold and silver? I can't remember. I'm never able to remember that, actually. Well, typically I have alright luck with limestone chunks, and if I'm not mistaken I do have a copper piece on me already. Yeah, I do. So this shouldn't take too long. Only issue is I can't see anything. Also need to check if I unlocked something else too. The repulsion cannon will be quite useful because there are a lot of batteries on the Aurora, and lately I've been just, you know, switching around my batteries between things. Do I have the repulsion cannon? I do not. So I guess that could be another goal for this video, though my primary goal is, of course, the Reaper. And I think it's at that point, which is the point of no return, so if I die after scanning a Reaper, probably not going to stick with doing it all again. There we go. Here's the limestone outcrop. There we go, copper. Alright. And I believe I got everything else that I need. I've got the titanium, I've got enough copper for a computer chip, and if I'm not mistaken I also just need battery, which I can use the one that's in my build tool, because that's only 22%. What else do I need? Got everything except for the battery. And there we are, stasis rifle. So this thing does suck up power really quickly. What I'm gonna do is, I think I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna need, what has battery in it? Repair tool.
Fought off arachnid kidney poachers and hijacked detained Star War. If you can do all
Kidney
that,
poachers?
you can survive.
Did I just hear that right? What the heck is a kidney poacher? Oh, arachnid kidney poacher? What are these, like spiders that target the kidney? I don't know, I'm confused right now. Why is my health at 101? Is that a normal thing for your health to be at 101? I don't know. I've never seen that before, really. Almost forgot to grab some peepers. Guess I should take my sea moth out there in case that gets destroyed. After all, I do want to catch some more peepers along the way in case something does go wrong, because that would be pretty bad if something went terribly wrong. Where did my stasis rifle go? There it is. Alright, it'll go right from stasis to keeper, so it shouldn't be a problem. So if I'm not mistaken, the Aurora is bound to be north? No. It is east or southeast. What is this hand? A little pod of peepers. School peepers? I don't know, I like peeper pod. Actually, I've never seen this many fish in one particular location before, really. And it must be just because generally I overhunt them at the beginning of the game and wind up making everything over here extinct. It's disappointing that those schools of boomerangs and stuff, they don't ever grow up. Like, if you overhunt food, they just don't come back. Yet for some reason, in my other playthrough, I killed every sand shark that I found, or not sand shark, bone shark that I found, and yet they kept respawning. Am I even going the right direction anymore? No, I'm not. Alright, so my last playthrough, I never used stasis to scan the Reaper, so I'm not sure how hard they are to hit or anything. All I know is that this is going to be risky. And I brought a medkit with me just in case. Wait, am I just... Okay, no, I thought I seen 102 health. I was gonna say, if I'm going up in terms of HP, that would not be bad, I guess. Alright, question is, should I go for the one at the front or at the back of the Aurora? Because there are two at the back of the Aurora, which would make the rate of finding them easier, though riskier, since I've got to stasis one of them and scan it without the other one getting me. Alright, well if this one finds me, because I am able to hear its roar, and it does use echolocation, so it should be able to see me right now, but not sure. If it swims up to me, I'll scan it, but if it doesn't, I'll just go around to the one at the front, since I think at the front there's just one rather than two, which I like my odds with that better. So for this part I'm going to be fairly quiet since I do need to pay attention. Like, I'm able to hear the sounds through both of my, like, both sides of my headphones. Even though they're on my right, I can hear it through both my right and left ear, so I can't really tell which way it is. I'm just going to be really focused on which one I can hear louder from. And hopefully no stalkers come up to me and steal the peepers from my hands, because that would not be very convenient, I'd say. Also be rather nice to find some boxes with water, because I don't think I packed enough. I brought enough water with me. God, I just love the aesthetic that everything gives off like this. Alright, 1 second, I'll be right back. figure generally by now I'd be able to hear the roaring of the Reaper. So it's rather strange that it's nowhere to be found. It seems as though every time I try and stream, there's always like something that comes up that I have to do. Also, if you hear any talking in the background, my family's up here, so just don't mind that. There we go, now I can hear it. Ah yes, the ominous drop-off in front of the Aurora. So, what I'd like to try and do for this, rather than just going down there and hoping for the best, because I don't want to risk drowning along with the Reaper, but if I can lower it up here to shallower grounds, that's what I'm going to try and do, but odds are I'm going to have to go down there and deal with it. It clips itself into the Aurora, and I notice that that happens a lot. Oh, there it is. Alright. Let's see what I can do to getting it over here. So my goal is to stay at least maybe 40, or at most 40 meters below the water. I don't want to go too far down because, well, risk of drowning. Alright. Are there any other predators in the area that want to hurt me? It doesn't appear as though there is. Oh, does it see me? Is it coming towards me now? No, it does not appear to. Don't fade into the distance, come back. Oh, here it comes, here it comes. Is it? Doesn't appear as though it is. Alright, come on. How come it doesn't appear to be remotely interested in me? It's weird, when I'm trying to lure a Reaper over to me, it doesn't want anything to do with me, but then when I don't want it, it seems to be attracted to me. Alright, here it comes. And there it goes. Alright, maybe I gotta get closer to its little prowling range. Is that a second one that I just heard? Because those roars are way too close together. Does it care? Is it just ignoring me? What the heck? Aren't these things supposed to be like the most aggressive thing in the game? I don't get what's happening here. Because I really, really don't want to go deeper into the water than what I have to.
Life form readings in this region are sparse. The Aurora's radioactive fallout will have devastating effects on the alien ecosystem if not contained within the next 24 hours.
Just get over here already. Okay, I'm waiting for that really loud, vicious roar. Because it'll let out a certain type of... Alright, here it comes, here it comes. What the heck, where's the hitbox? Why couldn't I... What? Where the heck is this hitbox? Okay, that is not how that's supposed to behave. Alright, well, Well, whatever. I guess I'm close to the Aurora now. I can deal with that. Guess that Reaper's a problem for another day. So I am gonna have to find a way to soft lock it here inside the Aurora. Though I will have to clip that and send that one into the mods, because that may be a slight issue. Alright, if I can get it inside the Aurora, it should do the rest of the work for me. I've got 4 peepers left. Hopefully this thing isn't feeling too greedy to take them all, because these things are greatly going to help me get out of here as well. Assuming this doesn't work, of course. Not really sure where the Reaper hitbox is, really. I'm gonna have to experiment with that if I can manage to get it caught here in the Aurora. Alright, oh, there we go, alright. Come on, hit, please hit. What the heck? That is the weirdest thing ever. Like, is it not supposed to be? What am I aiming for? Alright, well that leaves me with 2 peepers left. So I guess I'm not scanning a Reaper this trip. I don't know, I'm gonna have to look into that because the Reaper should be possible to hit with the stasis.
Fire suppression equipment and laser cutters may be required. Exploration is conducted at your own risk.
I guess I'll loot what I can while I'm here then. Maybe I'll get a few useful things. Propulsion cannons. All that sort of stuff. Anything we can get, I guess. Hopefully I'll find some nutrient blocks, because I am starting to get a bit hungry. One moment. I'll be right back, I guess. Sorry for all the distractions again. Alright, sorry again about all the distractions that I'm getting. I don't know why. This only really ever happens when I'm streaming too. It's like, just parents can't seem to find good timings. What? Does this seem like immortal or something? Why is that? Why isn't it dying? Alright, well there's a battery. Here and see if there are any exposed blocks. Oh, that thing nearly just flung me off. That would not have been good. I probably should have brought a fire extinguisher with me. Never mind, there we go. Speak of the devil. Fires also deal an abnormal amount of damage, which isn't very good. So I'm gonna need to stay on top of healing here.
Exiting sleep mode. Loading voice recognition. Engineer Barclay and Chief Technology Officer you identified.
Drone, get me a propulsion cannon.
Repulsion cannon retrieved.
Hey, Berkeley. Install that circuit box with that repulsion cannon and you'll punch a hole in the cargo bay.
Damn it, Drone, I said propulsion, not repulsion. Recalibrate sensors.
Sensors recalibrated.
Sensors aren't the problem. I tweaked the program. It's like you now. It doesn't like being told what to do.
Drone, I know...
His name's Albert now.
Albert, I know it's not your fault, but it would really help me do my job if you'd bring me what I asked for. Thanks for your time.
Propulsion cannon retrieved.
Thank you. Now go away.
Entering hibernation mode.
Boss, this hobby of yours isn't making my job any easier. Or safer.
Maybe so, but it's all that's stopping me from being so bored I take a spacewalk in my skivvies.
Aurora systems are running on local reserve power, unable to remotely download black box data.
Alright, well we got the propulsion cannon. Propulsion, I can never remember which one the unupgraded is. Is it repulsion or propulsion? I mean, they both do the same thing in my opinion. They both throw things. And in my opinion, that's just the most useful aspect of it. It throws, which is very useful. Now, hopefully I don't start on the way back to my base. And if that Reaper becomes a problem, I'm going to be mad about it, because I couldn't get it over here first. I forget whether or not I made a sea glide. And if I did, I'm not sure why I didn't bring it. So we're reaching that 1 minute mark here where soon I'll be logging off. Sorry for a lot of it being me AFK. I had to go take care of some stuff. So maybe about 10 more minutes and I think I'll take off. So that should give me about enough time to make it back to my base. Hopefully make a sea glide and not a sea glide, a propulsion cannon, and not starve in the process. If I can find some sandstone here, that would be useful because I do need some silver to make a wiring kit. It doesn't appear as though any sandstone chunks do want to spawn out here, so I guess I'll just go straight for it, straight for the base. Well, I should be able to do that. May have something I need. Another battery. It's not bad, but it's not the best thing I could have got. It's weird seeing like the gap between two biomes where the water is just clearly green here compared to... Oh, I thought that was water. There you go, problem solved. As I was saying, it's weird to see like just the gap between two biomes where over there the water's yellow and we just clearly see the difference in color of the water. there's something going on. I gotta go.